you can see, this is his first agenda for Sunday, November 2nd, before he got elected, assuming that he was going to get elected. And this is the meeting right here where he lays out his policies, contradicting everything he said before about how he's going to embrace all New Yorkers. He's going to fight against anti-Semitism, that Jewish New Yorkers and Jewish immigrants have nothing to worry about. Well, look at this. Look at what's on his agenda right here. Look at those in blue right there next to the boxes. Divest city pension funds from Israel bonds and securities, withdraw city funds from banks that lend money to Israel or do business in Israel, end city contracts with companies that do business with Israel. Why would you do that? Why would you end city contracts with companies just based on the fact that they're doing business with Israel if they're not if they're doing everything legal? Again, this has nothing to do with do you support Israel? Do you not support Israel? This has nothing to do with it. This has to do with him contradicting everything he said. That's what this has to do. This has to do with lies and truth. And you can see if you go down the entire line, divest SUNY University endowment and reinstate wrongly fired professors, dismantle Eric Adams's NYC Israeli Economic Council, and NYPD training. I mean, it's like everything he said he wasn't going to do, he's doing. And now, on his very first day of being mayor-elect, now he asks New Yorkers to do this. Watch.
Good morning, New York City, and thank you. Last night we made history, and today we begin the work of making a new administration. Welcome to the transition. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this moment. And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe in this movement. So I hope you'll make a donation at transition2025.com.
Oh yeah, I need money. You remember all those things I promised you? Free buses, free groceries, taking over the rent freezes, not allowing landlords, contractors, investors, business owners to actually make a profit, which is what capitalism is all about, especially to correlate with inflation and correlate with financial adjustments, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, you know what? All those things that I said that were free? Well, we got to pay for them. Remember how I told you that our whole entire campaign is based on making sure that struggling New Yorkers can afford the cost of living? Well, struggling New Yorkers, I need your money. That's how I can afford to give you lower cost of it. Good luck, New York. This is just the beginning. The guy hasn't even entered office yet. The guy hasn't even been sworn in yet. And he's asking for money. My God, what a disaster this is going to be. Only 24 years ago, New York City experienced the greatest terrorist attack on native mainland soil in American history. And just a couple of decades and some change later, you elected a Muslim jihadist who literally does not even like New York, doesn't know anything about New York, has never had a job, has literally blank sheets of paper for a resume, and is a self-proclaimed socialist communist. I don't know what in the world is going on, but I will tell you this. This could be a blessing in disguise, because sometimes, as it's, you know it, I know it, it's called growing pains. Sometimes you got to experience the real struggle, what real people who fled communism, fled socialism. Sometimes you have to experience the tyranny of communism to finally figure out, oh, wow, this is really atrocious. No wonder it's never succeeded every single time in humankind history that it's ever been implemented. So who knows? Maybe this could be a blessing in disguise. At the very least, we could use this, hold them accountable for the midterms. It just sucks that so many Americans and New Yorkers are going to suffer. I mean, immeasurably. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to get your thoughts and comments. Let me know where you're joining me from too. You know how much I love hearing where you're joining me from, where you're watching from. Let me know in the comments down below. Tap that thumbs up if you love America and you want to make common sense go viral. We need your help. It